How we doing, everybody, and welcome back to another new comic book day vlog. Today is April 29th, 2026, and it's currently 9:50 my time, and I'm right here outside my local comic book store, Multiverse Games and Comic Books. And today, I only have one comic book for this week, and it is a DC comic book, which is Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, Issue 3 Facsimile. And there are only 4 issues of the Batman: The Dark Knight Returns comic books out, and next month is going to be the last issue for this run, the Facsimile run, because this year is the 40th anniversary of The Dark Knight Returns comic book when it came out, and so that's the only comic book I have for this week. And I also have for some collectibles to add in my collection, and I'm going to show you what they are when I get back from the car. And so I'm waiting out here in my car, waiting them for it to be open. It's a little bit early, but like 8 more minutes for them to open up, and I'm going to wait for them to open up and grab the comic books that I want. So let's just wait. See you in there. Okay, so we're back from the car. As I got nothing in my car because the guy that worked there, he said there's been a delay with the DC comic books, and so he said they're going to come out to the shipping's going to come today, but I'm thinking he said it in the afternoon. But yeah, so now I'm just going to wait at home and see if get the email, because I created an account for them for my comic books, and wait for that email to see when they come in. So yep, let's see how long that's going to take. 5 hours later, and I'm back here at the comic book store. Let's see if they have them. Okay, so just got out there. They didn't have the Batman Dark Knight Returns issue 3 comic book. They say this is being delayed by the shipping, so they say by next week it's going to come. And only got one of the 5 comic books to add my collection, the one I was talking about in the beginning of the video. And so this is what it is. I thought it was going to be all 5 of them, but it turns out it's not. It only came in 1, so it's being delayed. So by next week I'm going to have the last 4 comic books. But here it is, the DC Sonic X reprint. This is issue 1, and this is a mini series that happened last year, and it was a 5-issue comic book. And as you can see, this is a reprint. What number is this? 6. The 6th reprint. And right here it is Shadow as Batman, and as you can see, there's like a part of it missing. This is like a connecting comic book, like you put one comic book, put another one inside, and so on. And so yeah, this is the first issue is Shadow as Batman. This is for my collection to hang up on my wall. And so I already have the originals, the first printing of all 5 of the issues. And so yep, this was the only one I got. So one comic book, 1 out of 5 comic books for my collection. So one comic book out of 5 DC Sonic X reprints of the connecting comic books that I got. And so they say that the Dark Knight Returns comic book is coming out next week. They're bringing in next week because the shipping delay that they said he received. And so I'm not really worried about it. He's saving it for me, because since I added my pull list, my subscriptions, and the Dark Knight Returns as well. So I'm not going to head on over to another comic book store. Not really worried. So yep, so that's pretty much it that I got for this week, and I'll see y'all the next new comic book day vlog. Adios.